I never wanted to portray to be a seductress or something. Maybe I was okay, I'm beautiful or something I have. So some people take it like, okay, she can seduce, she's sexy, that kind of. But I feel in this film, it'll be a complete shock because this woman has no hang-ups with with social norms, with ages, with anything. She is completely an independent woman, because the way she, I think, like the way she is completely with herself. And that scene I remember, when I'm just like, when Shaduna is emerging from that water, that complete, that feeling, that blueness, and she's coming out, and that this whole secret that she keeps to herself about that I can do so many things. When I started working with you and you're getting me into that scene and this whole song and this whole philosophy, and suddenly this trust that I'm trusting you and you're trusting me, and these scenes are developing and it's happening. So that was, I think, like, I was I never trusted directors so much like the way I trusted you.
I am trying to attach different meanings to nudity.
Absolutely.
Different meanings to
Absolutely.
sexuality.
Absolutely.
So when I deal with an open person like you, when you're talking about the freedom, as soon as you say freedom in terms of body, so that gives me the space to attach different meanings and different sensations to it, and not get constantly utilize it for the same thing again and again and again. Where all can it be taken? My body, my spirit. Where all can it be taken?
It's like you're writing poetries and you have like 10 pages of it, and I come as a container. I'm like a case, and for the time being you're keeping those 10 pages of poetry inside me. So that was like cosmic sex to me. And like I remember in this room when I was shooting, and there were like 3 or 4 men. There was like Professor and 2 assistants and you and Putuldi, and there was this man also who was nude with me, but nobody was concerned about his nudity. It's always a woman has to be covered and stuff like that. So I felt like really it's not about being comfortable. I didn't want to be comfortable with my body, with everybody, because it's like every film, it's like a challenge for me, because I see like how I'm working with men in a different situation, and it's magic, and it's a different story, and there's so many things in that life that I live. So it really doesn't matter whether, like, I don't go back and think, oh fuck, I did a sexual scene, man, I was nude and this guy was on me.
Rii, action.
I was living that life. Yeah, and I was not faking it. Because if you don't fake it, then you don't have to, you don't have to make up stories that, because I never saw any film or there was no such reference. And I was just living that life. And that's what you do, because 2.5 months I was there, I was doing it, I was reading it, I was doing whatever, I was just singing the songs, going back home in my office, I was just reading aloud and I was singing. So I was just completely I was completely in love with the character and with all that importance I feel that she has on time and on making memories.